That's a wrap. The Rap Party Podcast with Maney and Loren.
It's a bonus rap party, everybody. We are recording this for your podcast listening and also doing video for your viewing, which you can do on our YouTube channel. You can like and subscribe the Maney and Loren Morning Show on our YouTube channel, Maney, Loren, Lauren, on YouTube. Go like and subscribe it there. You can see the shitty condition we're in after a crazy but yet super fun weekend, Big Al.
Yup.
We saw you on Friday at the Lovin Life Music Fest, and it was so cool. As soon as you walked into the Music Fest, which was filled with hundreds of thousands of people, the Kiss 95 110, and there's Big Al.
Yep.
Tell us about your experience there. You got to meet a lot of cool people.
I did. I had fun. So Friday, I was like, oh, this weekend about to be a lot. I just knew it going into it, but I was like, but you know what? Head up, chin up. We gonna go into it.
That's all right.
So get there on Friday, y'all. Why did the photo booth that we had was fucking dying? So
Oh no!
I know.
Yeah.
I think I was like one of the first people to
Yeah,
use it, and I
yeah.
got in there, and I was like, it's on 11%.
So I'm
Well,
like,
how do you charge it?
you say what?
Do you plug it in to charge it?
You plug it in the charger and everything, and I think just preparation through the week, it just slipped everybody's mind.
Yeah.
So me being the first one out there, I was like, well, hell, I got to figure something out now. So I was like, you know what? I'm finna go over here. I found a plug somewhere. I don't know who shit that was, but I was like, I'm finna
You
go
got
steal
MacGyver
some
on it.
power. Boop. So I sat over there, chilled, interacted with the people.
I saw some people tagged us, taking pictures with Big Al from the Maney and
Yeah,
Loren
it was
Morning
fun. We
Show.
had a bunch of people coming up. Everybody. I met two high schoolers. They called themselves the Barbie twins. Crazy. They came up there. They wanted me to shout some stuff out. I said, y'all gonna get me in trouble. Now I can't be taking orders. Y'all telling me to shout people out.
Right.
They did give me a message. I told them I don't know if I can put it on air,
we'll
but
put it on the podcast.
I'm gonna put it
Yeah,
on the
here you go.
podcast. So
What were their names? What were their names? The Barbie.
Barbie.
the Barbie twins.
The Barbie twins. So they look like Barbies.
So I'm sure they would think that. But yeah.
I'm sure they would think that.
Let's see. Okay. The Barbie twins, they say they're the next contestant on Love Island, and Rob, they are coming for you. I don't know who Rob is, but they had a lot going
Whatever that all
on.
means.
You watch Love Island, Loren?
No.
The show? No? Okay.
No.
Well, see, I think it was an internal something they had going on because they was telling me, I don't know how we got so intertwined with each other's
you do
stories.
when you sit at the tent. People will spill their
they
life
started
story.
telling me about how they was dating boys in the same friend group or something like that, and then they was swapping each other out.
Oh my
I said, what the
gosh. I
hell?
do not need to hear any of that as a mother.
I was like, what the hell? Why? But that's what they do. I guess I don't know what it is. The people just be feeling comfortable with me,
Okay.
telling me their stories. So
I love it. And so then Loren and I got there on Friday. We saw Big Al, went up and said hi. The photo booth was working, by the way, on Sunday, so it was all good.
yeah. So I found that charger and we made things shake.
And
so
it was
yes,
really
that's the end of
cool.
that story.
People loved it. You go and you take a picture and have it sent right to your phone. That's such a cool idea. So Friday, then Loren and I got to the event and immediately began drinking. And
That's
actually,
how you do it.
we didn't finish drinking until Dave Matthews was done on Sunday night. That's pretty much how we do.
There was a lot of Ubering for us this weekend.
Yeah, there was. And then, so we then went up on stage and introduced Benson Boone, which was really cool. And so a little inside nugget, a lot of times when you go up to introduce somebody, you can just kind of freewheel what you wanted to talk about, which we did. We talked about what we were doing on the radio station. You know, thanks for making us the most listened to morning show here in Charlotte. And then the record label gives you a little one sheet on how to introduce Benson Boone, which we did. And then the next night he's on SNL, and the host of SNL had a way shorter thing to read than I did. Ladies and gentlemen, Benson Boone. And that's what I wanted to do. SNL, ladies and gentlemen, Benson Boone.
They were on that TV schedule.
Yeah, I
They
know.
said we gotta make this quick.
They did it was cool though because Benson Boone was in Charlotte on Friday night and did a front flip that he's known for and sounded just awesome.
And when we were backstage getting ready to introduce him, his people, you know, he's got that Freddie Mercury vibe where he wears the pants and the open vest and whatever.
Leotard. Well, it's not a leotard. What's the name of those?
No, it's he's got a vest and pants
It'd be
on.
real, you know what I'm saying? Freddie Mercury, you said,
Very flary.
Yeah, so while we were backstage going on to introduce him, his people were backstage with him oiling his body up before he went on. But we got to see that, which was kind of fun.
My wife and her friends got to go backstage with us to watch that, to witness that moment of Benson Boone being oiled up. And my wife's friend said she told literally everybody.
I believe it because now prior to Friday, I knew Benson Boone, you know what I'm saying? But I think my perspective on it is different, you know what I'm saying? So I did not know that the little girls was going stupid for him like that.
Benson was awesome. Then Gwen Stefani
she came through.
On
Let me
Friday
tell you
night.
something. She might have been my favorite of the weekend.
Interesting.
Because I guess I expected Gwen Stefani to put on a good show. I didn't expect that caliber at a festival for her. She did a costume change. My girl is 55 years old. She danced her ass off.
Going crazy.
She is still such a good performer. And I was like, okay, Gwen.
Yeah.
I'm paying attention.
Yeah, she's going crazy.
Yeah.
She's going crazy.
And then on Saturday was kind of a little bit of a clusterfuck because it rained, and then lightning was within 6 miles of the stadium, of the venue, not the stadium. So we had to evacuate, and we went over to the 7th Street Market and drank over there and hung out and took tons of pictures with people who were fans of the Maney and Loren show. That's where we met a majority of the people.
Yeah.
Who were there.
I had this jacket on that lights up, and it's like, first of all, it's already loud. It's like big sequins, like unicorn sequins, very out there. And when we went into the market, it lights up for the nighttime stuff, but I had it on just to like fuck around.
Right.
And every single person, like I couldn't make it 5 feet without somebody stopping me to ask me where I got it or like just to take a picture or something with it. They loved it. I was like, we should be giving away this friggin' jacket on the show.
No, yeah, that's real. When I was in middle school, my dad went to Florida and I had like a T-shirt that did like a little light up thing. Like if it made some music or something like that, it'll jump with the beat or something like that. And oh my God, the teachers used to be like, you can't wear that to school.
It's a distraction, yeah.
People did love Loren's jacket though, which was fun. And then we eventually got back in. Now I got I was there by myself on Saturday just to do some stage announcements, and because of timing, some of our stage announcements got canceled. So I was like, you know what? I'm wet. It stopped raining. The craziness for the Kendrick concert's about to start. I'm going to scooter my ass back to the station. I parked at the station and rode a scooter down. So I scootered back.
So that was you parked like that. I said, I know this is one person that's on this show. I just don't know which one, but I can tell by this park.
No. I didn't park it in the parking spot.
Oh.
No.
You
That's
wasn't
not
in
mine.
that parking spot.
No. There's one that was parked right next to Loren this morning.
What?
There was a Lime that's parked right next to Loren. I parked in the near the front though, but yeah, I parked it right there.
Yeah, that was you then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was you. You wasn't in
He's
your
like,
regular.
all right, yeah, it was
It's
me.
not
I
in
was
a
like,
spot.
wait,
because there's a line
Yeah.
that's parked in a parking spot this morning. And that wasn't me. I parked in the no parking area, like with the lines up front. That's where I parked.
Because the rules don't apply to Maney.
Well, no,
Right.
that's where you park them out
I
of
know.
the way.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just giving you a
All
hard
right,
time.
real quick, give us a wrap up on Kendrick and SZA. I heard it didn't disappoint.
Top tier. Now, the bottom did fall out in the beginning, but that had nothing to do with me because I was not there. I tried to time everything perfectly. For me, I knew that at the beginning they wasn't going to come out, you know what I'm saying, right on time. And with the weather and everything, I said, you know what, I can miss the intro. And then by the time I got there, I was able to just walk through the lines. It really wasn't.
Tell me about the setup. How was the stage?
The stage was very interesting because I got there, y'all. I'm not gonna lie, I was on the edible, so everything. It was a lot going on. So I got there, and I was
Al
walking.
incriminating himself.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, don't admit it.
Hey, I was walking down them steps, and I mean, when you in a stadium like that, hella people. You know what I'm saying? So you walking down the little I feel like I'm at my concert going down. All my fans and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So I'm walking through all of these people. I get to the bottom. I realize these people done gave me the wrong wristband because they turning my ass back around.
Oh, no.
So I have to go to the front, get another wristband, go right back down. Then you walk through a little tunnel situation. And then
Were you on the floor?
Yeah, I was on the
Nice.
floor. Then you open up. And there, everything is. You know what I'm saying? It's the stage right here, and then
Was it a big stage,
loops
elevated and stuff?
Yeah, it was like a big
I'll have to
walk
look it up.
around circle. I don't know, big square stage.
Somebody said that he said Atlanta instead of Charlotte.
I don't know.
You didn't
I
hear
only
that?
heard Charlotte.
Okay.
I'm not mad at people when they do that. They're
Of
on the
course
road
not.
24/7.
Yeah.
It's like,
Yeah. One
got
stop
it.
after another, dude. And
Yeah.
all the cities look alike after a while. Although Atlanta, the stadium's a little nicer than our stadium here.
Yeah.
And so Kendrick and SZA get up and do a bunch of stuff together. And then do they do they obviously do individual stuff too.
Yeah, it was a little, they did some stuff together. They came in and then did some separate stuff and then finished it out together.
Did he have his famous baggy jeans on?
They were a little more, that was flary.
Yeah,
that was
Larry.
flary.
Okay. Pitbull and Luda Loren
So much fun.
at Lovin' Life.
So much fun. I danced my ass off.
And almost got into a fight.
I did almost get into a fight.
Lauren.
I did.
No.
Listen, you can be a bitch to me, but like, do not roll up on my girls. And one of my girlfriends went to the bathroom and was trying to get back in, and this bitch wouldn't let her by.
That's her job. She works there.
No, it was somebody in the pit with us.
Oh,
A
she didn't
regular?
work there?
So- A regular
she didn't
degular who didn't work there.
regular
Oh my-
trying to like regulate, and I had to say something. So I was like, because we had like a little spot, like she left, her spot stayed open. Like, bitch, she's not coming to stand in front of you. Like, let her through
This
so
is
that
her
she can
spot.
come back to where she was.
Yeah.
Oh, it was hot.
No, it'd be like that.
I
Was that
was
during
like,
Pit or
I'm-
Luda?
Pit. I was like, I'm sorry, you're miserable. I'm like, and then the same lady was being like an asshole to kids that were trying to get through to like see, and I was just
Who
like,
was
you're
she?
miserable.
Who
Get
was
out of
this
here.
woman?
I don't know.
Pitbull's
just a
mom or
random
something?
person.
And how was Pit? I mean, like, how was his
Amazing.
personality? Was he playful with the crowd? And
Yeah, man. I mean, like he's Pit. Like he's so like,
Mr. 305.
yeah.
Wait, is that right? Mr. 305? Yeah.
Mr. 305. He's always a party.
Yeah, I would have stayed, but I was too wet, so I bailed on that. And then Sunday was just beautiful. It was just perfect. So we got down there at about 4 o'clock, watched Big X the Plug.
Mm-hmm.
And then we got to introduce Alex Warren, who was not feeling great. And so he performed and sounded really good. And then Teddy Swims, I thought, just crushed it. He was so good.
He always crushes it.
His voice is so perfect. And this fool, he's up on stage singing and then autographing things while he's singing. He doesn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
Don't
He's just
play with
signing
him. He
shit.
said,
Yeah. And everybody
Just
sends
quickly.
everybody sends him stuff, and he's signing it and autographing it, and then sends it back. But overall, great show, great weekend. Loren will recoup some point this week and feel better.
I'm gonna need a nap today.
What
Not
day you
gonna
think
lie.
you'll be back 100%? Maybe like Wednesday. Tomorrow.
No,
late
not
in
tomorrow.
The show.
No, not tomorrow. Maybe by Thursday. We have a wine event on Thursday, and I'm usually back for those. Yeah,
You have a what on Thursday?
a wine event.
Oh God.
Better be able to-
Our
You're gonna be back
Vinters
drunk.
Club.
Yeah, I might not drink tonight and I do have like a glass of wine pretty much every night, or I'll have a beer or something, but I might not do it tonight because I got baseball.
Dallas is going to Metallica at Lane Stadium in Blacksburg on Wednesday. He's like, I'm gonna die this
He's
week.
fired up though. I bet you he's pumped up
Yeah.
for Metallica. All right, anyway, that's a wrap party, everybody. Remember, you can, if you're watching us, you can listen to us wherever you find your podcast. Just search The Wrap Party with a W. And if you're listening to us, go like and subscribe on our YouTube channel, The Maney and Loren Show. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, it's Loren from the Maney and Loren Morning Show. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you subscribe to our channel and like this video. If you want to see more videos, you can always check out our behind the scenes content or our War of the Roses.